Thank you so much. Myself, Sri Shankar, I have 2.8 years of experience in the technology called the Java, Spring Boot, RESTful web services, microservices, JUnit, and Mock. Tools like Git, Maven, Jira, and Jenkins which are getting used. Working in banking domain projects, following an agile methodology, and the UI side is using an Angular.
Okay. So, which version Java used? 8. What are basic feature in Java 8?
Street API, Lambda expression, function interface, deep static interface, date API modification, optional classes.
Okay. So, what is Lambda expression?
Lambda expression will help us to implement the function interface. We know to have the same signature in implementation classes. We can directly call the parameters to implement the body for those.
Okay. So, for example, you aware about functional interface?
The interface which will have only one abstract method, and it can have many default and static methods. It can be implemented through the Lambda expression.
Okay. So in functional interface, suppose I want to put static and default method. So what will happen? It will compile and run.
In a functional interface, yes, it will be. We can have a static and default method.
So it will be run and compile, right?
Yes.
So suppose in functional interface I am putting two abstract methods. So what will happen?
You are putting
two abstract methods.
It will not get a compile time error.
Compile time error, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. You aware about optional class?
Optional class will prevent us from the null pointer exceptions. Most of the null checks have been removed from this, so we have optional present methods to check those.
Okay. So, what are difference between inner class and subclass?
Inner class and subclass. Sorry. You are asking difference between inner class.
What is? Yeah. I'm asking. Just 1 minute. Hold. Hello.
Yeah, Vipindra, has candidate joined?
Yes. I'm taking interview.
Okay, fine. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. So my question is that what is difference between inner class and subclass?
Inner class will be having an where it is inside a class, which is within another class it will be there, and the subclass means which is extending another class, so it is derived from another class.
Okay. So you aware about access modifier in Java class?
Access modifiers in Java class, yes.
Yeah, please tell.
So we have an where we have public, private, default.
And okay. So now I ask one programmatical question related to this modifier. You aware about inheritance, right?
Yes.
So for example, class A have private void hello.
Public?
Private void hello method.
Okay, private void hello method.
Yeah. And I'm printing system out.println hello.
Okay.
And class B extend class A.
Okay.
Public void hello.
Okay.
Here I am printing system out.println sub hello.
Okay.
So in that scenario, that class will so that method will be override or not?
Overridden. Okay, that is a right.
In super class I have private. and subclass as public.
Okay, private methods cannot be overridden.
Override.
Yes. Cannot
So
be.
that class will compile and run.
No.
This class will compile and run.
We will get a compile time error.
Compile and run.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next question related to I think most people are asking about encapsulation and abstraction, right?
Yes.
So you have a class A public void hello method. Okay. This is your snapshot of class.
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
The class A, okay,
Class A, okay.
and inside have method public void hello.
Public void hello, okay.
So take this example and give the answer about encapsulation and abstraction.
Sorry, can you tell me?
Take this example of class, give the answer about encapsulation and abstraction.
An abstract class can have both.
No, abstraction. Encapsulation and abstraction. I am asking about encapsulation and abstraction.
Yeah, encapsulation, like which will be having a data binding, like where we bind the data with an variables. Plain post class is an example for that, the setters and getters. That's called an encapsulation.
No, I have given class A, public void hello. So this will be work or not?
This will work.
Work. How?
Yes. It is having an just class here. It is inside that public void hello method is there, which is a compile. It will compile properly.
So when will occur abstraction? After encapsulation.
Make that class as the class an abstract, that will be treated as abstract class.
Dear, why you telling about abstract class? Abstract class is a terminology for usage in different manner. This is not a part of abstraction. You just think about abstraction is different. Abstract class is different. Interface is different.
No, both interface and abstract is part of abstraction, right?
So interface will follow the abstraction, right?
Yes.
How?
It will hide the implementation just through the declaration.
But you have not written in the, implementation, so how do you tell hide the implementation? Because of interface, you just put it the snapshot of method. Nothing you have written anything else related to method body. So how do you tell hide the complexity implementation? You get my point?
Yes.
If you are not writing anything else, so how do you tell hide the implementation? You contradict between your definition and your example. That's why I am raising question.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Because of your definition and interface, example, both are contradict. Because of an interface, you just declare only method signature.
Yes.
But not anything else writing business component inside this method.
Yes,
so how do you tell hiding the complexity? Because of you have not written anything else. So how do you tell hiding the complexity. That's why I'm telling you. Abstraction is a different, interface is a different, abstract class is a different. Because of if you use abstract keyword, that then would be a class as a abstract. If you use keyword interface, so that class will be a interface.
Yes.
This is the simple definition. It is not correlate to the abstraction. If you have a encapsulated value, if encapsulated method and variable you want to access outside, that would be a abstraction. Because of if you calling method by the name of class or by the name of reference of object,
Okay.
so that method would be dot method name. Here no have implementation.
Yes.
Because of you have written implementation in the class. So here only without implementation you can call, that would be a abstraction.
Yes.
So I'm just moving on next question. So for example, what is singleton class? You give the practical example of its usage.
Practical example of
Singleton class.
also we can create any user login object. So once user gets logged in successfully, we can create a login object with some basic user details. So that same object can be utilized as portal accessing any user details from that. So which will be creating only one object per application.
Okay. So this is the example of singleton class, right?
Singleton, yes.
What is prototype?
Prototype on instance, it will create a new object for us.
Okay. So what kind of design pattern have you used?
Singleton I have used, factory, no, abstract factory, I know.
Any other?
No, only this.
Any DAO?
Sorry?
DAO? DAO?
DAO. So layer I am using as JPA.
So you have worked on a Spring framework or a Spring Boot?
Spring Boot.
Okay. So you know about collection?
Yes.
Can you explain about internal functionality of hash map?
Yeah. Now we create a hash map. It will create a 16 buckets by default. And when you add any element, it will get the hash code of the key and calculate the bucket number. If you go to the particular bucket, then it will create a linked list kind of thing, where it will store the key value and the hash code. Last will be an empty. So you are adding another element which is having a same hash code. At the time origin will happen. At the time it will compare the keys. If keys are same, it will override the value. If keys are different, it will create a new node in the same bucket and attach to the previous one. By inserting a null element, it will be stored in a third position.
Okay. So what is collision?
What is collision? Like there are different objects that might have the same hash code. So hash collision will happen.
Okay. I give two examples. Just you give the answer. For example, you have a list. Okay.
Sorry.
List, array list.
Okay, list I have, okay.
Here I have multiple duplicate element.
In that I have duplicate elements.
Yes. So I want get only distinct element from the list without using hash set.
Using?
Without using hash set.
Without using hash set.
Yeah. So how do you find?
Can I use streams?
No, not a stream.
Okay. Without using streams, I should not use any hash set as well.
Okay.
I should not use hash set, I'm saying.
Sorry?
I should not use hash set, I'm asking.
Yeah, you can use cannot use hash set. Hash set and stream. And accept hash set and stream API, you can use any other technique.
Okay. So what I can do manually, like I can iterate over that each and every element.
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
No, your voice is coming something like that. Little bit disturbed. Can we say not clear? Yeah. Can you tell again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please tell.
So what I can do is like I can like search that array list. Then I can iterate over this array list and I can check on the current element and the next element is not equals. Then I'll take that element and I'll be adding it to the new array.
New array list.
Yes.
So you can use new array list and contain.
Yes.
And what thing you use for loop or something?
For loop, for each loop I'll iterate towards using for each loop and I'll get a new array and array list. I'll add it to that. I can stick with the contains method.
Okay.
If it contains gives me true, then I won't add. If it gives me false, then I will add to that.
Okay. Suppose I will give another example. TreeSet. Okay.
Okay.
TreeSet TS is equal to new TreeSet.
Sorry.
TreeSet TS is equal to new TreeSet.
Okay.
Adding TS dot add null. NUL only.
TreeSet will not allow null element.
No, allow.
Okay.
And another I am adding TS dot add ABC as a string.
Okay.
And system out dot println TS. What you will get the output. After finish interview, just you check. Not a problem. Allow null. After finish this interview, you check null will allow during the add.
Null will be allow means here if you print TreeSet, it will be two elements will get printed.
Null and ABC.
That's correct.
How? TreeSet is a sorted map, sorted set or unsorted set.
Sorted by default null ascending order.
So sorting, during the sorting, it will compare null object and ABC, it will compare or not?
It will compare. It will compare.
How will compare? Null means discarded object, no have memory, no have anything else. So how will compare null to with ABCD?
You will get a null description over here.
So you are telling null and ABC.
No, null parent representation will get.
Okay. So in database, how much comfortable in database?
Database like which I go for the Oracle database.
Oracle database. What is cursor?
Kafka.
Cursor.
I'm not getting.
Cursor. Cursor, yes.
Okay, cursor means like which will be whenever you wanted to do with the database object stored in a temporary memory.
Mm-hmm.
At that time we can use the cursor.
And when you use trigger?
When you
Trigger.
I'm not getting the question again.
Trigger. Trigger.
No, sorry.
Trigger.
Okay, trigger will be whenever event happens. So whenever any event occurs on the database side, it will be called the triggers.
No, I am asking when use trigger. Just I am putting you just check in chat.
Yeah. And that, we can use triggers like it is associated with the event occurs on any table. Suppose any update delete happens.
Okay. No, I have some specific case. During that we can use trigger, or which cases can be used? Because of event I know that. Event, whenever you make trigger, event will definitely occur.
No, your voice is breaking in between.
Okay. So what in Spring Framework, singleton class is thread safe?
In where?
Thread safe?
Which one? Singleton. Where you are asking? Normal in a Spring Boot.
Spring Boot or Spring Framework, anyone you can take.
Like it will be it is not.
Not.
No.
Okay. So what is difference between controller and REST controller?
Controller will be for the implicit controller which returns a model and view object. And REST controller is a combination of control and response body. The REST control is specifically for the RESTful web services, which is a get, post, methods which we can develop. And REST control is a combination of controller and response body, and that consists of the XML, JSON, or text format.
Okay. So you are aware about REST API method?
Yeah, we have
Get mapping, post mapping, delete mapping, put mapping. What is use of these four?
Get for retrieving data from the database and it is idempotent. Post is for the creational purpose and it is non-idempotent. Put for the modifications, it is non-idempotent. Patch also will be for the modifications. Delete for the delete.
Okay. You are comfortable in Hibernate?
Yes.
So how do you write column join? Suppose if you have two entities.
like one to many, like that.
Yeah.
So normally in one entity we'll create another entity object, suppose it's of object. We use on top of that create one to many annotations to join from one table to another table.
And you aware about state like that, transient, persistent, detached?
Yeah, this is the object.
Hello, your voice is disconnecting as of now. Yeah, please tell it. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, a detached, I mean, like we have three states of transient, persistent, and detached. Transient will be sort of, it is not attached with any session, and the persistent will be an attached with the session, and detached will be once done with the task, it will be detached.
Okay. So what version tool right now using?
What?
Version tool. Version tool.
Git.
And any agile or Quorum concept you know?
Which concept?
Agile, Quorum.
Yeah, we are following in agile methodology only.
Agile. So which tool right now using?
Jenkins. So Jira for the task maintenance, Jenkins, Maven build, and
No. For agile tool. Which tool you are getting task and prioritization and
Jira,
this? Jira.
yes.
Okay. So Jira using. Okay. So Sivasankar, I have done. You asked to anything else?
Sorry?
Because we have limited time, 30-minute interview.
Okay.
So anything else you want to ask to me?
Any improvements will you suggest?
No, suggest because of API perspective you are good, but actually I am feeling you are not clear in core concept.
Okay.
So this is the main thing. Here, what I am telling, here need to be coding aspect. Coding aspect, you have given one correct answer, one you given incorrect answer, and design pattern, you are not clear in design pattern because of all things is need to be mandatory. That's why I am exploring the all things, one by one question.
Okay.
Database wise, you good. I am not telling you not good. You're telling good, and in framework you good, but main part is a core Java. It is some little bit you have need to improve.
Okay. So thank you so much.
Yeah. So because of everyone needs OS concept should be clear, and other core part collection should be good. Because of core and collection, you are using everywhere in the coding, right?
Yeah.
So must be clear concept. So this is I am finding related to our assessment. Other things you are good.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes.